This is a doctor who lived in the mid-1800s who performed childbirths. Through a series of events, Ignaz Semmelweis, and please excuse my lack of Hungarian pronunciation, realized a pattern that there was a relationship with the transfer of disease and the fact that the doctors of the times never washed their hands after performing autopsies. The doctors of the time would handle dead bodies in the lower elements of the hospitals, and then they would go up and they would perform childbirths without washing their hands. So this doctor, realizing this pattern, he started to tell his colleagues about this. He's like, hey, you should wash your hands before doing this. He was laughed at and ignored. He published papers, and they were dismissed and ridiculed. And after many years of trying this issue, he was finally committed to a mental institution where he died. It was many years after his death, when Louis Pasteur developed the germ theory of disease, that his observations were finally understood, and people realized what a horrible mistake had been made. People tend not to criticize the social order because they are bound within it. It's like they're in a game, and the idea of questioning the integrity of the game itself rarely occurs. In fact, members of society often become so indoctrinated by their socially acceptable norms that each person's very meaning is framed by the dominant established value system, and the interpretation of new information is consciously or even subconsciously pre-filtered to be consistent with their prior biases.